Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we are joined with Emilian. He's one of the Amazon FBA students, and we're going to be talking through today how he is making, I think you're just about to go over the £1,000 a day mark from the last screenshot you sent me, or something like that, yeah. On Amazon in his second week selling. So this is going to be a wicked interview. We're going to go through loads of questions that I know you guys want to know the answer to, particularly from anyone selling on Amazon, but especially someone that's just started doing private labeling. So Emilian, if you could just take a couple of seconds just to introduce yourself to people, give them a bit of a backstory about who you are, all that sort of stuff.
Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. My name is Emilian. First of all, for everything, I would like to say thank you, Jonny. Thank you for being there, mate. Thank you for deciding to share with people your knowledge about experience on this type of business and compact them on your courses, you know.
It's my pleasure.
Because of that, I'm there where I am right now.
You're doing pretty well.
That.
We're going to go through some questions today about kind of how you got to the point of selling and stuff like that. But to give people a little bit of information, how are your sales currently doing at the moment?
Oh, my sales at the moment, I was not expecting to do that well. I was ordering 520 products from my first shipment, and yeah. Just launched it like normally, didn't optimize in title and stuff, just did it like for the beginning, and start rolling a PPC without any reviews and stuff, just for fun, see how it's going. First day was like 12 or 13 products, which is amazing. After that was starting with 35, 38, 52 was the biggest number I got, which was like yesterday.
That's crazy. So you're doing it at the moment. You're doing about 50 sales a day.
In just 15 days, I'm running out of stock today. Only 12 products left in stock. That's
crazy.
I don't know if I wanted to be happy or if I wanted to be mad about this thing, because if you're running out of stock, you know, it's not that good.
It's not ideal to run out of stock.
What should I do? I can't do anything.
You can't do anything. You run out of stock. You just have to order more. So it's wicked that in just literally, I think it's been about 2 weeks, isn't it? And you've basically run out of your 500 and something units. I think, yeah, today or yesterday you did like 50 units. And that's incredible, from going from the position of not having a private label product to being able to sell out in a couple of weeks. Although it's a great problem to have, you've seen the potential for private label, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So can I just ask then, what made you start looking into private labeling?
I did start doing Amazon arbitrage last year in September. Just bought 50 indoor-outdoor thermometers. Let me show you.
Yeah.
1 second. Indoor-outdoor with a sensor.
Yeah. From
here, you can see the mark here. I've got 50 products, 50 of them from Wish or Banggood. I found them on Banggood after. Send them to Amazon warehouse. Going to bed at 6 o'clock when I comes back from work. Because I'm a private hire driver and I'm working night shifts. And when I wake up at 11 o'clock, I just realized there is nothing in the inventory.
Right.
So I just said, wow, what happened? Like a beginner, I was seeing what happened, because I didn't even believe that the product was sold out. And I just go into the manager orders and just realized I sold that 50 products in 45 minutes, man. That was the time when I injected directly in the blood this type of business.
Yeah.
So, yeah. After that, just keep doing that and realize, like, let's say, like, because I'm a driver, I definitely not recommend it to do Amazon arbitrage, because it's like, I'm associated this like you're driving around the M25.
Yeah.
And you're going nowhere, you know.
You're just going in a circle.
Just explain to people what the M25 is. Like, you're driving around and you're going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's Amazon arbitrage. So I've seen the high potential in this business and start looking for my own private label, because that Tigo is also a private label, but it's free for everyone. So if that private label can do in arbitrage, like that many sales in 45 minutes, what about your private label if you do hard work and optimize your listings and go through every step you have to learn to go up there?
Can I ask then, how long did it take you to find your product that you are now selling?
Because of the Christmas time, because I was starting looking at the Christmas time, there was many products, like seasonal many products. There was pretty hard for me to find it. And it was take like not more than 2 months. Yeah.
But what is it worth the 2 months wait to find it?
The time looking for it was like a couple of hours on weekends, because I'm working very hard, mate.
Yeah, so even
now I'm happy with myself, but I still have to work, because there is a big investment you have to do, because when your product is selling very well, you have to invest, because you're not getting the money very fast from Amazon.
Yeah, because you're going to run out so quickly. You need to start ramping up the stock, so you can then maintain the level of stock, which will take time. But once you've got that steady stock level, you'll be in a really good position to start actually, either reinvesting profits or taking it. So it took you a couple of months to really find your product. So in your product research, you say you were spending like a few hours every week.
Few hours every week, every Sunday, yeah.
Oh, wicked. Okay, so you were doing this alongside your full-time job, which is a full-time driver, which is cool. Yeah. Now, what product research? I know people will ask these questions. So, what product research method did you use to find your product?
I used everything you suggested on your videos and on your courses. So I started Jungle Scout. I'm using JumpSend. I'm using everything you recommended in there.
Yeah.
And I'm not like everything goes well. I didn't try anything else, so I don't know how anything is different or can be better. I don't have to know. I don't know. I don't really want to know, because this one is good. Goes very well.
It works for you now. So when you were doing your product research, what is the one thing? Because I know we've spoken about this, but what is the one big thing that you've realised that you think other people need to know when doing the product research? Because we spoke about this in depth.
Yeah. When the people are doing product research, there is not enough to look after competition prices. There is not enough to look after them products and come with a new one, like a new model. There is not enough to do that. I think, in my opinion, and I learned that from your videos, is to come with something in the side. Is to put some cheese on the chips, if I'm saying like
cheesy chips right, instead of just chips. Yeah. So you like that's
chips. Everyone likes cheesy chips. It's like you're eating burgers without chips. If you put some chips on the side, there is more potential for the customers to process your product.
Exactly.
Then come with a new model, like with one button more, and just an example.
So what you're really talking about there is the kind of bundling. So when you take a product and you're bundling it with something else. So you have the chips, which is the main product.
It's the most important and not the last one step you have to go through to realize how important it is to bundling your product.
Exactly. Now, because you've bundled your products, where are you now ranking for your like main keywords?
Sorry?
So for you, now that you've bundled your product, you created your product, you're selling really well, how are you ranked really well for different keywords, or how is that ranked to you on Amazon?
Yeah, it goes very well on the main keywords, excluding the biggest one, which there are different products, like completely different. It's not the same.
Yeah.
But they're running out on the same keyword, so
got it. Okay,
that's bad.
So that's quite interesting, because the main keyword it's got lots of different maybe different variations. So what you've got is slightly more exact keywords, so less broad keywords, but you're still able to rank very, very high for those keywords. So you're making a lot of sales. Yeah. Okay. So that's a really good tip for people.
I can't show you because
they're
transpired, but on the one of them, I'm already Amazon Choice in just 2 weeks.
And that's incredible, because that's going to make you so many more sales. If you guys don't know what Amazon Choice is, you have 2 badges on Amazon. One is bestseller, one is Amazon's Choice, and it's actually used for the Amazon Echo. Is it Alexa? I don't know if is that the right thing, where people can order, using their voice. So they say, hey, order me some towels, and it will say Amazon's Choice for towels is, and then they can order it. So it's a great thing to have, and it's just a badge where you're going to get even more sales, organic sales, because of it, which is wicked.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of, would you mind kind of explaining to people what your budget was when you started FBA?
I started at 500, like I'm FBA. You mean
private label? Yeah, your private label.
So let's forget about, because we definitely no recommended doing arbitrage, but I will talk about that a little bit later, and suggested to the new starters, maybe they will start with like this. Maybe they will follow my history, and they will become private label sellers.
Yeah.
So I start with 500 units, which was the first payment was 1,300.
Is that dollars or pounds?
In pounds.
Pounds. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,300 pounds. And the final payment was 3,200 and something.
Wow, so it's a lot of money to spend, but a lot of money to make as well.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not lying. I applied for Capital on Top business credit card. They give me 4,000. The other difference I paid by my pocket and start an arbitrage and start a private label, because I was knowing the power of this business, and was not risky for me, because I already know how the things works and goes through it with no fire.
Yeah. So you saw the potential, so you were happy to get like that credit card, so you could go in and take action straight away. Now, in terms of that initial money spent, do you know roughly how much you've made in sales for that total amount?
Yeah, just a second.
Bear in mind, this is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 9,126 pounds.
Wow, that's incredible. That's fantastic.
That's sales, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if you know a rough profit margin, because of course your launch it eats into the profit a bit, but do you know it roughly?
I just stopped the automatic campaign just in the second day, because I was scared about running out of stock. Yeah. I stopped it, believing that I would be able to bring new products in stock, but no chance.
So do you have your PPC on?
So I stopped all the. I just ran out the manual one.
Yeah.
But limited at 25 pounds a day.
Wow.
So
that's incredible. And I know the other day it was about, when you did those kind of 50 units, that was coming up to your £1,000 mark in sales for one day, isn't it?
52 units was the top number.
That's incredible. So the ACOS is going to be super, super, super low for that over when you spread it across all your sales, which is incredible. So in terms of how long did it take then to get your shipment in? So people always ask this question, how long does it take? So when you actually paid your 30% deposit for your actual products, how long did it take between that point and you started selling?
For the first shipment, it takes 20 days for the product. For the product, and 5 to 9 days for the shipment. Yeah. Because there was even the box of the product is customized, and everything is customized in there. Yeah. This is very, very important as well.
Yes.
I would like to mention. But now the manufacturer is just told me it's gonna take 13 days, because everything is prepared and everything is gonna go through like more easier.
Exactly.
So 13 days now, with 5 to 9 days delivery. I will apply for the option to bring me 100 units by air shipping. So
yeah, okay, fantastic. So have you now reordered for new products as well?
Yeah, already for like last week, man. I'm waiting for that.
Last week, and so I've got two main questions to go through now. The first is, are you now looking for more products, because now you've seen like private label is crazy? So are you looking for new products?
Yeah, I already did that before you called me. Not really like taking it serious because there is not enough money to spend on this one because it goes so fast. But just for fun. Just for fun,
just to get the kind of ideas flowing. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Now this is the last and probably the most.
Try it, look at it. Like when you're looking for the product, it's not taking you like a couple of hours. You can see it, you like it, you can see potential, but you have to track it to see how it's going today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and stuff.
Absolutely. So I think the big thing that I want to get your opinion on for everyone watching is, what is your best advice for someone that is like either not quite started yet or that is literally just started maybe looking at products? What's your big advice?
My suggestion for people which are looking to start this type of business and they are like afraid to do that, just try some arbitrage. Just try my model.
Yeah.
Try some arbitrage. Don't invest that much money. Couple of £100, couple of dollars. Because it's like the same steps you have to go through to do arbitrage as well, because you have to see potential, you have to see if that product can be, you can do arbitrage on it, you have to look for the price. It's just like it's similar steps you have to go through, but the money comes instantly if you go in with a better price or with a better, because don't forget about that, when you're doing arbitrage, you have to go, your account needs to be in good condition. So
and what he means by that is that
read the buy box, because there is another things which you have to go through. Just try some arbitrage. I suggest them just to inject this type of business. When you're seeing the money are coming, when you're seeing the sales are going, believe me, it's not any other better feeling than to wake up, refresh your phone, and seeing you did. I'm not talking about sales. I'm talking about profit. You did £200 today profit. You did them. You didn't spend them. So.
Exactly. And you can be working. You can do your job while making money, literally while doing anything you want. Which is why I'm passionate about it. I'm sure why you're passionate as well.
This is for the people which want to start this type of business, and also highly recommend for them. Because it's very hard to get all the information, and all the that information which you cannot find them for free. So I highly recommend your courses, because I'm here where I am because of them.
Thank you very much.
And that's it for the people which want to start this type of business. Just try some arbitrage. This is my suggestion.
That's a really good idea.
I'm not recommending it definitely, but just try it just to see this type of business is working, and you can do it better with your private label product. And for people which are already doing that, and they're struggling with the listing and they try hard to rank their product, the most important thing is, and step and not the last one, is to differentiate your product, like we were speaking before about that, and they already knows about that. But in my opinion, and I think you agree with me, is that to put something in the side.
Definitely.
That I did, and that did work.
100%.
And I think you agree with me, 100%. Yeah.
And if people don't do it, they're really. I think it's sometimes a bit lazy not to do that. Like, focus on your packaging. Like, you've got custom packaging. Focus on packaging, something on the side, if it's training, an ebook, or something that is extra where the customer has a reason to buy your product over someone else's. And you'll find that you'll get sales because of it.
Most of the sellers are just looking after the prices, and they're thinking if they have a better price and they can beat the competition. But that's not good. That's not true, because they already are in there. They're already ranked in there. They already got reviews, bad or good, doesn't matter. They're already on the first page. So your product, if it's not different, it's not going to be in there.
Exactly.
Easy.
So that's the big thing people need to take away.
If it's same and if it's cheaper, that no means the people are going to purchase it because it's cheaper. Because to be honest with you, like an Amazon customer, I'm never looking after cheaper product.
Yep.
Seriously.
Me too. I don't buy the cheapest one. I always buy probably one of the more expensive products because you want quality.
Think about we are sellers and we know from where the product comes, and in one world they are coming like same. We can say one of them are more good, like more good than the other ones. Like the price can do the difference, but sometimes not.
Yeah, I agree absolutely. So that's wicked. So to sum that up for everyone watching, Emilian would basically, you did some retail arbitrage at the beginning, and I think it's really good advice if people are really on the fence and they're like, well, shall I do it, shall I not? Just do some retail arbitrage so you can understand how Amazon works, and it'll give you the ability to see the opportunity in how it works for other people's products. And then imagine if you had your own. Start looking into private label. That's exactly what Emilian did.
Because let me tell you why.
Go on.
It's more harder to do arbitrage than private label.
Yeah. Harder, more time consuming.
You have to read the buy box. You have to go with the better prices. You have to have your account in good conditions. Yeah. The product maybe is not that good quality and is getting bad feedbacks and bad reviews, and you're getting bad feedbacks. The feedbacks is taking your account down. And you're not going to win the buy box.
Exactly, and that's super important. People that sell on Amazon, you're going to understand about your account health. You want to do as much as possible to keep your account health healthy, and using FBA and doing your own private labeling products so you have the ability to control what you're offering customers is the best way to keep your account, 5-star health.
Yes, everyone knows the defect rate is 1%. So you're selling 100, one defect, you fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are. Yeah. So there we go. And the nice thing is that now you're selling crazy amounts. You're going to probably ramp up your stock so you can start maintaining that product. And I'm sure you'll then look into eventually adding to your portfolio. But this is a real big thing that people need to be aware of, is that just because you have one hit product doesn't mean you can sell other products straight away. You need to actually build up the stock level. So it can take time. It's like a growing pain of Amazon. And I think, for anyone watching, is just get started, just because it's great to see someone like Emilian's, his journey from because you were messaging me on Facebook before you started selling and stuff like that, and then you started selling and your sales went crazy, and I was like, holy crap, it's incredible. So it's definitely possible.
We never mentioned, I never had like e-commerce experience before. I never did this type of business. Just I was being like supervising and machine driver, 360 machine driver in construction before, and then for family reasons I goes back to taxi driver. I'm driving around London every day.
Nice. I'll come. You can drive me around somewhere. I'll come say hello. That's wicked. So we're going to kind of wrap it up. But is there anything else you want to say before we wrap it up today?
Sorry?
Is there anything else you want to say to the viewers before we wrap it up?
I think I said all the knowledge I have at the moment.
Yeah.
Everything else you have to tell them, because I haven't learned from myself. I have learned it from you. So
awesome. You
have to tell them the rest of the things.
Exactly. So
this how I did and how I learned from you. And my suggestions was what I know to suggest, and I suggested to the people which want to start this type of business and people which already did this type of business. So.
Awesome. Fantastic. That's really good. So thank you ever so much for your time. I can't wait to see your next. It's my pleasure. I can't wait to see the next year's results for you as well. And what we'll probably do is maybe in a couple of months, when you have some more stock come in and everything like that, we'll get you back on the channel and see how your sales are doing then.
Yeah.
Fantastic. If you have any questions, guys, just leave them down in the comments. I'm sure you'll be able to answer a few questions over the next couple of days. If you want to get started in Amazon, of course, first link in the description, you can get started with my support and my mentoring help. But for today, that's it, guys. Thank you ever so much for being with us and sharing your journey. It's been wicked. And we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.